Welcome to this audio guide about Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas and one of the world's most dreamed of destinations. You are at 430 meters above sea level, in the mountains of the Peruvian Andes, contemplating one of humanity's most impressive architectural marvels. Machu Picchu, meaning Old Mountain in Quechua, was built around 1450, during the height of the Inca Empire. However, it was abandoned barely a century later, probably due to the Spanish conquest. The city remained hidden for more than 400 years, covered by jungle, until American explorer Hiram Bingham rediscovered it in 1911. What is most astonishing about Machu Picchu is not just its beauty, but how it was built. The Incas did not know the wheel, had no pack animals like horses or oxen, and did not use iron tools. Yet they built a stone city perfectly adapted to the mountain, with agricultural terraces, water systems, and buildings that have withstood earthquakes for more than 500 years. The location of Machu Picchu was not accidental. The Incas chose this place for strategic, religious, and astronomical reasons. The mountain is surrounded by the Urubamba River on 3 sides, creating a natural defense. Additionally, the position allows precise astronomical observations, crucial for the Inca agricultural calendar. The agricultural terraces you see on the mountain slopes are an engineering masterpiece. They are not simple steps, but complex systems of drainage and water retention. Each terrace has multiple layers: large stones at the base, gravel in the middle, and fertile soil on the surface. This system allowed water to filter slowly, preventing erosion and maintaining the moisture needed for crops. Machu Picchu's drainage system is so sophisticated it still works today. The Incas built channels that collected rainwater and distributed it throughout the city. During the rainy season, which can be intense in the Andes, the system prevents floods and landslides. Modern engineers have studied this system as a model of sustainability. The stones of Machu Picchu were cut and placed with incredible precision. The Incas used stone tools, mainly andesite hammers, to shape the rocks. The process was extremely slow. A single stone could take weeks or months of work. But the result is that the stones fit perfectly, without needing mortar. The construction technique without mortar is called ashlar. The Incas cut the stones to fit like a 3-dimensional puzzle. In some places, the joints are so perfect, you cannot insert even a sheet of paper between the stones. This technique is not only aesthetically impressive, but also allows structures to move slightly during earthquakes without collapsing. The Temple of the Sun is one of Machu Picchu's most important buildings. It is built on a natural rock that was carved to form part of the structure. During the June solstice, sunlight enters through a window and illuminates exactly the center of the temple. This astronomical precision shows the advanced knowledge the Incas had about celestial movements. The sacred rock, a natural formation the Incas carved to resemble the background mountain, is another example of how they integrated nature into their architecture. The Incas did not see nature as something to be dominated, but as something to work with in harmony. The Intihuatana, or place where the sun is tied, is a carved stone that functioned as a sundial and astronomical calendar. During equinoxes, the stone casts no shadow at noon. The Incas believed this stone kept the sun in place, preventing it from moving away from Earth. Unfortunately, part of the stone was damaged during the filming of a beer commercial in 2000. The houses of nobles and priests were built with larger, better-worked stones. The Inca's house, for example, has stones weighing more than 50 tons. Transporting these stones from quarries, which were several kilometers away, without wheels or pack animals, is a mystery that still intrigues archaeologists. The Incas probably used logs as rollers, and plant fiber ropes to move the stones. Hundreds of workers pulled the ropes, moving the stones centimeter by centimeter. This process must have been extremely dangerous, especially on the steep mountain slopes. The Inca road system, known as Quahapak Dan, connected Machu Picchu with the rest of the empire. The Inca Trail that many tourists hike today is only a small part of this massive network that extended more than 40,000 kilometers through the Andes. The messengers, or chasquis, could carry messages from Cusco to Machu Picchu in less than a day by running. The exact function of Machu Picchu remains a mystery. Some archaeologists believe it was a royal retreat for Emperor Pachacutec. Others suggest it was an important religious center. The presence of temples, astronomical observatories, and residential areas suggests it had multiple functions. Machu Picchu's architecture reflects the Inca worldview. The three levels of the city represent the three worlds: Hanan Pacha, the upper world of the gods; Ke Pacha, the present world of humans; and Uku Pacha, the lower world of the dead. This tripartite division is present throughout Inca architecture and social organization. The Incas did not have a writing system as we know it, but they recorded information using quipus, strings with knots of different colors and positions. These quipus could record numbers, dates, and even stories. Unfortunately, only a few quipus have survived, and we have not yet fully deciphered their code. Agriculture at Machu Picchu was highly sophisticated. The Incas cultivated more than 3,000 varieties of potatoes, plus corn, quinoa, and other Amindian crops. The terraces created different microclimates, allowing cultivation of plants that would normally grow at different altitudes. This agricultural diversity was crucial for the empire's food security. The abandonment of Machu Picchu probably occurred around 1572, when the Spanish captured the last Inca stronghold at Vilcabamba. The inhabitants fled, taking their valuables, but leaving the city intact. The jungle grew over the ruins, hiding them for centuries. Hiram Bingham, the Yale explorer who discovered Machu Picchu, was actually guided by a local boy named Melchor Arteaga. The region's inhabitants knew of the ruins' existence but did not give them importance. Bingham, however, immediately recognized the site's archaeological importance. Preserving Machu Picchu is a constant challenge. Mass tourism, landslides, and climate change effects threaten the site. The Peruvian government has implemented strict limits on daily visitor numbers and has closed some areas for restoration. The flora and fauna of Machu Picchu are equally fascinating. The site is home to more than 400 species of orchids, as well as spectacled bears, pumas, and more than 400 bird species. The area's biodiversity is so rich, it was declared a historical and natural sanctuary in 1981. The Inca Trail leading to Machu Picchu is an experience in itself. The 43-kilometer trail passes through different ecosystems, from tropical valleys to mountain passes at more than 200 meters. The Incas built stone staircases, tunnels, and suspension bridges along the route. The Sun Gate, or Intipunku, is the traditional entry point to Machu Picchu from the Inca Trail. From here, the first rays of sun illuminate the citadel at dawn, creating an impressive visual spectacle. This moment is considered sacred, and many visitors arrive early to witness it. Machu Picchu was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1983 and was chosen as one of the new 7 Wonders of the World in 2007. These recognitions have further increased its popularity, but have also brought conservation challenges. Machu Picchu's seismic engineering is remarkable. Earthquakes are common in the Andes, but Inca structures have withstood them for centuries. The construction technique without mortar allows stones to move slightly during tremors, absorbing energy and preventing collapse. The Incas were masters of hydraulics. Machu Picchu's water system included fountains, channels, and filtration systems. Water flowed by gravity from springs on the mountain, passing through 16 ceremonial fountains before being used for irrigation. This system still partially functions today. Inca astronomy was extremely advanced. The Incas observed the movements of the sun, moon, and stars to determine the best times for planting and harvesting. Machu Picchu's temples and observatories were aligned with important astronomical events, such as solstices and equinoxes. Machu Picchu is not just an archaeological site, it is a symbol of Attendean cultural resistance. Despite the Spanish conquest and centuries of oppression, Inca traditions have survived. Quechua, the language of the Incas, is still spoken by millions of people in the Andes. When you contemplate Machu Picchu, you are seeing not just ruins, but the testimony of a civilization that achieved extraordinary feats without the technology we take for granted. It is a reminder that human ingenuity can overcome any limitation. Thank you for listening to this audio guide about Machu Picchu. We hope you have discovered how this citadel was built without modern technology, and that this experience has enriched your visit. Machu Picchu is a place that inspires awe and respect, a place where past and present meet in the Andes Mountains. Enjoy the rest of your visit to this sacred place.